the moment you decide to lead. Hey guys, Dan Greer with Forge coming at you today for your 5-minute power up. Leadership starts the second you stop waiting for someone else to fix it. Guys, that's the truth. When you stop waiting for somebody else to start fixing leadership and you start fixing the problems and you start fixing it yourself, that's when true leaders show up. That's what you're doing. And when you're forged, you're not waiting for somebody else. You're getting out there, you're getting it done. Right? Great example today. I've had some stuff happen this week. I'm just going to be honest with you. I had a video editor quit on me without any notice. Um, they got upset because they didn't do what I asked them to do when they were asked to do it. Gave them a week to get it done, and they didn't get it done. And I was like, "What the heck's going on?" And then they quit without notice. It's life. It's life. It's not the end of the world, right? We take it, we move on, right? But when you step up and you start fixing problems before they start becoming an issue, that's big, right? Okay. The other thing is the real moment where you step up is unexpectedly. And that's when real leadership happens is it's a real moment, right? Where you can step up unexpectedly and you just get it done. I've seen it. I was at this event. I'm here at the IA, the Illinois Arborists Association, and this young kid next to me, it's his first ever trade show. He said, and he's watching me, and I'm watching this kid. He's struggling to have conversation with people. He's struggling to bring people in, and I'm sitting there going, "Man, this kid is doing pretty good." But like, he hits me and he goes, "Dude, what you're doing is working. People are coming in to see you." And I'm like, "Yeah, it works because I've got a crap load of practice doing it. It's not like I've never done this before, right?" And and it helps because then I'm able to encourage them. Okay. Leadership isn't granted, it's grabbed. You have to be willing to grab it. It's not going to be something that just shows up. It's not going to be something that just shows up and you just hope that it's great. It's going to be something that you have to grab. You've got to go out there and get it. We've talked a little bit. I just did a podcast not that long ago about I just did a podcast not that long ago. Sorry, I spilled the stick that was on the floor about you know, dressing for success and dressing for the role you want. And that means it includes leadership, that includes everything that goes with that. And so leadership isn't something that's just going to be handed to you. You're going to have to go out and grab it. I want you to realize you have to go out and grab it. All right. And then here's the other thing I want you to realize the ripple effect when you go first. So freaking often, so often. I have people in mind and they're just like, I've seen this time and time again, speaking at a ton of conferences, speaking at a ton of events. And you know what happens? All the time, here's what happens is somebody will ask a question. Like I'll finish up and I'm like, "Do you guys have any questions? Anything going on?" You know what happens? They all say, like, it's radio silence. I go, "Oh, good. I did such a good job presenting. Nobody has any questions. I'm so glad. See you guys later. Have a great day. Good night. I'll be here all week." And then I'll wait for just a little bit. I'll do a little bit of humor. I'll tell another little story. And in the middle of the story, somebody will usually raise their hand and I'll pause my story and I'll say, "What's up, bud? You got a question?" And they'll ask the question. Okay. And that sparks more questions. So I answer their question. They see that I'm not a prick and I'm not super scary and I'm going to answer their questions. And then that causes more questions to be asked. The first person who asks a question is a leader. Point blank period in the story. They're a leader. They're a real leader because they're asking those questions. Okay. Now, here is my challenge to you for today. My challenge for you is to reach out and grab leadership. My challenge for you is to reach out and be the first one to ask the question, to dress for the part, to show up. Because real leadership is when you show up when you're unprepared. It's show up when you're unexpecting, when you're not expecting to show up. It's showing up and proving everybody wrong. And that's what you are. That's what forged leaders do. We show up when the rest of the world is still in bed, right? We show up even when we don't necessarily have to. We show up because we said we would be there. And so that's what I want to encourage you to do. I want to encourage you to show up no matter what, no matter where you're at, no matter what you got going on in life. I want you to show up. And I want you to show up when things aren't going your way as much as when they are going your way. All right? Get out there, get forged. We'll talk to you guys later.